A long time coming for the Toronto Raptors, but a short stay after 6 straight out west that spanned the end of 2016 and the start of the new calendar year. They're home for one before they hit the road again, but the fans in Toronto and at the Air Canada Centre anxious to see their team in action tonight after splitting the road trip. As we welcome you to BMO Raptors basketball on Sportsnet.
First meeting between these two teams December 23rd. And Hood leans in and drills his shot.
Very frustrated in San Antonio and some of the recent games in the West Coast swing. So now at home, see if he can get comfortable again.
DeRozan, and the jumper is good. I think Hood in the corner, Shelvin to Mack, and the three is good. He's got 7.
Part of the offense and have a huge game, and Mack off to a great start. He only averages 8 points a game.
Tapped in by Valanciunas in offense. And then things will settle down a little bit for the Toronto Raptors as far as getting some time here at home. Derek Favors. Here's DeMar.
Can't settle. I think he can drive on Hayward and get into paint just like that.
And spins around and knocks it down.
You have an inside presence. You can get great shots, so he has got to be a factor.
Here's Mack on the inside.
Boy, this guy wall, but you can't allow that fatigue to cause mental mistakes and become a distraction there. Good job.
Valanciunas. Miles, shot doesn't fall. He had a tremendous night against the Raptors back on December 23rd.
Tremendous second half against the Raptors.
19 points, now 6 of 18 from the field. Trey Lyles a 3, and it's good. Born in Saturday. And you see that game and you say, okay, Phoenix, here's Ross. Splash! Ross! Some
good defense right there. Excellent job.
Joe Johnson to the cutting Exum. Here's Lyles for 3. Good.
What able to do in the second half to get a win in Utah.
And they don't allow teams to take many threes as well as Favors work.
Yeah, but they play with a lot of discipline and they stay with what they do, which is a credit to him and their team.
Corey Joseph driving on Haywood. What a great change of direction. And the pass taken by Nogueira. Numbers. Lyles gets back. Transition 3 for Lowry. Splash. Whether or not they're a candidate for NBA Coach of the Year. Put Dwayne Casey in that mix. Kyle Lowry right to the rim. Away. His defensive intensity has been key here. Look how active Ross and Lowry have been going for the steal.
Wow.
Ingles knocks it down. Ross.
He's guarded by Mack, who's a physical defender, but
Ross
off that pass.
Raptors trail by 11. They've never led. Boris Diaw, the veteran, finds Mack. Nogueira nearly got a very well. They coached against each other in the D-League. Great pass in Valanciunas, a big Lithuanian with the throwdown. And a 4th opportunity.
Just can't allow this right now.
And then the throw down by Gobert. Rebound. DeMar up top. JV looks to set a screen. Ingles guards him. And the jumper's good.
Makes it impressive, Matt. He can go off either foot when he's driving to the basket and shooting those floaters.
Hayward for 3, and it's good. We saw Kyle Lowry leave.
Well, but that's
analytic report.
Come on, Matty.
No, that's
look at the statistics. So you got a guy
that's a mid-range guy. Gobert goes in strong. 8%, 2nd in blocks, 5th in rebounds. On a handoff, Hayward thought about it. Fading short corner, and it's a swish. Raptors down by 5. Maybe Kyle's got a big 4th quarter in store again.
Oh, what a pass.
Valanciunas now to Lowry. Raptors down by 7. DeMar on the inside, and 14 points for DeRozan. Got there yesterday.
Did your dog know who you were?
Yes. Here's Lowry, the 3. Good.
Play in this type of a game.
Gobert with the block. DeRozan driving, tough shot. 16 now. Up top, Kyle with Mack there. Here's Nogueira. He gets a switch. Kyle, the 3 doesn't go. How about Lucas Nogueira with the lane? It's a 1-point game. Raptors have.
Boy, DeRozan, he looks like he's taking his matchup personally with Hayward. He's really trying to get down and play. That was a good.
Said, hey, Matt, you need to do this, or get on a campaign drive and it's over the top, or hey, look it. we had some fun with it, but the reality of it is, is that he deserved to be the.
So this Utah team, they just execute. They're fundamentally very sound and patient offensively, and they're going to make you work. And if you make a mistake, they make you pay. But Kyle Lowry getting the friendly bounce.
Dante Exum. Here's Joe Ingles. Joe Johnson. And the jumper is good. Raptors unable to grab the lead, and now they're. Thank you for that. I'm in it. I'm locked in.
I knew you're a gamer, man. I knew you'd be here in the fourth.
Here's Joe Johnson from the free throw line.
And you know this guy can be here in the fourth. The Raptors have seen it firsthand.
And Hood on the court for Quinn Snyder. Clock down to 4. Here's Ross. And Ross with a soft roll off the front of the rim. And Terrence Ross has had a. Raptors getting the stop there. Terrence fires the 2. It's good.
Space, and he doesn't need a lot with his size. Talk about creating space. Kyle Lowry just shaking.
He's been limited to 13 tonight. Ross on a dribble handoff for Lowry. Lowry pick and roll. Nogueira flying through the air. Bounce tonight is a season high for the Raptors.
Here also a couple of block shots.
Here's Kyle with the 3. Lowry from London. Carroll on Mack. Mack on the inside. Ingles, they got you spaced out, and Hood with the 3.
Wow.
To Chicago, but such is life in the league. Lowry driving.
Oh!
And the foul! Hashtag NBA vote.
Good matchup for the Raptors against Ingles.
DeRozan for the lead. DeMar DeRozan hands the Raptors a 1-point advantage. DeMar sees an opening. Two-handed slam. Raptors. Ingles up top. Guards DeRozan. Here's Kyle for the 3.
Oh!
Bucket and bucket. Kyle Lowry with the big 3. Hayward up top. And he nails it. Yeah, tough shot. Hayward. And watch out as DeRozan comes down awkwardly. As he went up for the block on Rudy Gobert, bodies flying and colliding in a 3-point game. Lowry driving. What a great job shielding the body and then laying it up and in. 15,000 plus kilometers. Lowry finished with 36. That night he's got 32. DeMar, too strong. JV taps it up and through. He's been big tonight. 18 and 12.
For the Toronto Raptors, a 19th second chance point.
Raptors by 5. Hood for 3. And a wedgie for the starters. It's a 5-point game. 46 seconds to go. Valanciunas and Lowry gets fouled. Hayward the deep 3. No. Batted around. DeRozan comes away with it. DeMar stutter step and then a foul. Combined 14 to 16.
Wow.
And Ross, he's been big tonight, hasn't he?
Not at both ends of the floor.
Because the Raptors just battled through adversity all night long. Quinn Snyder and Dwayne Casey meet. And what a performance once again by this backcourt, and they got help from Valanciunas and Ross, and without Patrick Patterson.